Today on Living Local 15, Viking Psychiatry is here for Mental Health Matters as we discuss sleep and the impact it has on brain chemistry and stress. Then we visit the Glass Park as we learn the art of glass blowing. And later, our Best Reviews team has a look at some top products for your pet. Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry. Now, we all know that sleep is so important, but few realize how deeply it can affect your mood, your focus, and even treatment response. So today on Mental Health Matters, Sean Goddard is here from Viking Psychiatry, and he's going to explain how sleep resets our brain chemistry. Hey there, Sean.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Same here.
Okay, so, I love any topic about sleep, and the correlation between that and mental health, because I have a sleeping issue. And that I'm constantly trying to learn more, like so many, just to sleep better. And so let's just start from the top. What happens in the brain when we sleep?
Yeah, so sleep is really one of the main things that happens is it's the brain's detox time, right? We have this buildup of all these neurotransmitters and inflammatory markers, all those things that occur during the day. And when we go to sleep and we sleep well, that's our brain's chance to kind of reset the levels. And so think of it kind of as a reset on the computer, right? That is kind of slowing down, not running as fast as you want. And what do they tell you to do? Power it on, power it off, power it on, right? And so that's what we're doing to our brain when we sleep. And even more importantly, when we get into deep sleep, that's when our brain really rests and recovers. And we allow healing to occur. So it's so important that we're getting sleep and good sleep at night.
Right, I love that, because I've heard of like the resting and the reset and the healing, but I never thought of it like you just said, that it's a detox. Just that process of just kind of exiting out and restoring and renewing. And so as we think about just how the brain works in particular, how does poor sleep affect your mood?
Yeah, so studies have shown us that just one night of bad sleep can increase anxiety levels of upwards of 30%.
Really?
Right? That's just one night. They also did a study on adolescents in high school, and they took kids who had like 8 hours of sleep and then 7 hours of sleep and 6 hours of sleep, and they did a comparison, and they equated the children who were getting 6 hours of sleep equivalent to somebody who was like drinking and driving. That it affects the brain that much when it comes towards attention and focus in school. So it really plays a significant role in our brain's ability to operate during the day. And if you're not getting that rest and recovery, it can't function the way that it's supposed to.
That's so interesting, because so many people do feel like they can function off of a little bit of sleep and proud of it. Like, oh, I only need 4 hours of sleep a night, and it's like, yeah, but how are you doing the next morning, and how does it track over time? One thing I'm curious about, because this is something else that I've heard, the notion of catching up on sleep. I say that sometimes, like, oh, this weekend I cannot wait to sleep in, to catch up on sleep. Is that even a thing? I mean, once you lose sleep throughout the week, can you really recover it?
I mean, yes, right? It's not helping you in the moment in that week, right? Your week is going to suffer because of that lack of sleep. But if you kind of liken it to going to the gym and working out a gym too much, and then your muscle starts to ache, right? But then you go back to the gym again, and you work it out, and you work it out again. And what's happening to that muscle? It's becoming more and more painful, more and more strained. But that weekend, you take the weekend off and allow it to rest and recover. Then starting that next week, you have a muscle that's feeling a little bit better and can go back to the gym and do its job. And so our brain is the same way. Even though you're straining it and it's going to affect you in that moment, we absolutely can take the time to step away and say, okay, I need to slow down this weekend. I need to get better sleep this weekend and reset my brain. But then the key is that next week, don't strain it all over again, right? we want to start letting that brain beginning to rest and recover every night.
Okay.
As much as possible.
Right, exactly. And so a couple of weeks ago, we talked about that gene, COMT. We learned about it and how it can impact our mental health. How does that gene play a role in our sleep and just this correlation between sleep and stress?
Yeah, fast comps fall asleep easier, but they tend to wake up
Okay, I'm not a fast comp.
early. We can find out for you.
Right, through your gene testing.
We absolutely can. But slow comps often struggle with not being able to shut off their brain at bedtime, right? And so, do you think you're a slow comp, right?
Yep.
Our brain is in overactivity, right? And just trying to shut off. And so it absolutely can affect it. So another key area where understanding your genetics can play a role in understanding how it affects your sleep and how to adjust your lifestyle or sleep habits to account for that.
This is good. It's like peeling back layers of an onion, you know, and really understanding things better because, wow. Okay, so what would be your best advice, Sean, to help someone, all of us, get better sleep?
Yeah, I mean, really, repetition is important. Having that same set schedule. We have a circadian rhythm, right, that we need to try to keep with as much as possible. And I realize, let's be realistic, it's hard to do it nowadays, right, with life and all the activities and everything that we have going on. And we don't make sleep a priority. And the truth is, sleep should be one of our number one priorities. Sleep is not laziness.
Right.
Sleep is rest and repair and recovery and ensuring that you're being able to perform at your optimal level and affecting your mood. We know that one night can affect anxiety by upwards of 30%, but continuing that can cause long-term changes in the brain's networks and connections and lead to a consistent level of stress and overactivation and even more difficulty in being able to sleep.
Wow, that's so interesting. Such good stuff. And also I think about the immunity side of just the health. People get sick quicker when they're not sleeping because their body cannot recover, like you said.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for this information today.
Thank you.
And listen, sleep is not laziness, as Sean said. It's actually medicine for your body. So fixing your sleep often fixes your mood. And to learn more about Viking Psychiatry and the gene test that we talked about, you can visit their website or give them a call. We'll have that listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on Wayne 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on Wayne 15 and catch past episodes on wayne.com.
I am at the Glass Park, a fun and creative place where you can get hands-on experience making glass. Anything from this beautiful flower here to this marble desk weight here. We're gonna make some glass today. Come on. I am here with Aaron Park, who is the owner and operator of the Glass Park. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm so happy to be here. I think what you are doing here is so interesting. So please let everyone know about glass blowing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I have the Glass Park. It's a place to play with glass. I offer glass blowing lessons both out of the furnace and on the torch. And as long as people are having fun and being safe and not hurting themselves or my equipment, it's kind of all fair game.
Okay, and so you've been around for 11 years, which is, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's pretty incredible, but you have many more decades of experience than that.
I do.
So how did you get into blowing and making glass?
I got hooked my senior year of high school. First time I saw it, I knew it was something I wanted to do, and I started pursuing it right away. At the time, I lived in Southern Oregon, and I was able to take classes at the Eugene Glass School. And then I moved here about 15 years ago or so, and then decided to open this place.
Okay, awesome. And so I know that there's different ways and mechanisms to make glass. So share with me, what are the different glass making titles or types?
Sure. So I mentioned I offer two different kinds of glass blowing. I offer soft glass, which is out of this furnace here.
Okay.
It's referred to as soft glass because it stays malleable for a while once you get it out of the heat source. And then I also offer torch working with what's called hard glass.
Okay.
You might know it as Pyrex.
Okay, yes.
And that's over here on the table-mounted torches.
Pretty awesome. You offer lessons every day of the week.
Yep.
So families, individuals, they can come out and explore glass making. So that's so cool. So I'm so excited today. I'm going to make some glass, and you're going to teach me how to use this furnace over here. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, Aaron, we are here at the fire pit, and you're going to teach me how to do it. I'm so excited. So where do we start?
We got this. So I've got our punty, just a solid pipe, preheating.
Okay.
What we need to do is get the end of that hot enough so that when we go in and gather the glass, it sticks to the pipe, and the pipe doesn't cool off the glass because we don't want to cool the glass off.
Okay.
So let's take a look at this.
Ooh,
You can see the end
they
of
got
it's
hot
glowing.
quick.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
This furnace is running at about 2,300 degrees, if you're wondering.
Wow.
What I'm going to do is dip into there. I've got about 15 pounds of molten glass in that bowl right there.
Oh.
I'm going to break the surface, continue spinning, change my angle, pull out of the molten glass, and then pull out. We'll see what I have.
Okay.
Okay, so here
Yes.
we
Here we go.
go. So there, I just broke the surface.
Oh,
You
wow.
can kind of see that little tail pop off of it. So now that the tail has fallen off, I can pull this out. And now we can see what we have. We can use this to marver the glass. Kind of the sound of colder glass, so that's good. So
Okay.
we're going to go in again.
Can I dip it this time?
You want to?
Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So you see how far I dipped it. Let's try
Yes.
and dip in about that depth
Okay.
again. And to do a complete turn once you get in there, you might want to hold it all with your hands, and then you can use the wheels on your way out. Yeah. So keep spinning.
Oh, keep spinning.
See that?
Oh, yeah.
You see the tail? As soon as that tail breaks off, you can pull it out.
Okay.
And you can roll it on here a little bit if
Can
you
I
want.
pull it out now?
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
look at
Just
that. Okay.
Try to play that game where you keep it on center. So keep spinning. Yeah.
Spinning. All right. This is so
Feel
cool.
it getting a little stiffer?
Yes, I do.
So let's see. Let's go ahead and put it back in there. Let's give it a little more heat.
Oh, more?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can rest it on here.
I'll put it on there.
Yep, and
Okay.
just kinda, the way this works, we've got one torch head going down the center. So if you want to be right in that flame, you'll be right dead center.
Okay.
And that's where like the best heat is.
Okay, like there.
Yeah. So you can see it starting to move a little bit when you stop spinning. You see the end of it? So let's go ahead and pull out and pick up some color.
Okay.
Go
I'm
straight
just
into
dipping.
that. Yep. There you go. You could even roll into that one if you want. See how it's just picking that up?
Yes. Is that good or more?
Yeah. So let's go back in here. We can give it more heat. We can always go get more color.
Okay.
But it didn't look like it was picking up that much more. So I'm gonna take it and I'll push as much as I can off the pipe.
Oh.
And then let's sit down with it and we'll just kind of play with it a little bit.
Wow.
I can see it moving around.
Right.
It's definitely holding a good glow.
Okay.
So we can set it right there. Meanwhile, I'm going back and forth, making sure I stay on center. If I wanted to poke some of that color into it, I could do this. You can cut glass like paper when it's the right temperature, and that can be really fun. You can use various mashers to give it different textures, and then we can take it and melt that all in. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go that way.
Oh man, it takes so much
It's tough.
strength, right?
Okay,
Wow.
let's dip again.
Yep.
And let's hold it that way.
Okay, I'm gonna let you spin. I'm
There
just
we
gonna
go.
hold this.
Yeah, that works perfect.
Okay.
There we go.
Woo! Steamy.
So let's see. So we've got our rounded shape started.
Okay.
So now we can go in with these jacks and make that neck. So I'm just slowly constricting.
Wow.
Slowly constricting. You can see it getting a little thinner.
Yes.
And then we can go in with this tool. Start to really get shape.
There
we go.
So
Spin,
cool.
spin, spin. Pull that trigger.
Right here?
Yep. And hold it down. And you can just spin this back and forth. So what that does is that cleans the surface of any tool marks.
Oh.
And it can also bring out some of the lusters and the colors, which is fun.
Yes.
And it also allows us to let the core cool down a little bit.
All right.
There you go. You want to do this part?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I'll hold it here. You can just hit it with the back of the
Okay.
knife. Give it a real good whack. Yep.
Just hit it here?
Yep.
Okay.
Boom. That was perfect.
So awesome.
I'll take that.
Yes.
And now it's important that we cool this down appropriately. So
Okay.
I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in the kiln. So your piece is going to cool down, and after about 20 hours, it'll be ready.
And I have paperweight.
Yeah, you'll have
I'm
a paperweight.
so excited that I made with my own two hands, of course, with this expert here. Thank you so much. That was so much fun. And if anyone wants to come and take a lesson in glass blowing, how should they contact you?
They can call or text me at 260-579-7530.
Okay.
Or they can contact me on my Facebook page at The Glass Park.
All right, there it is, the Glass Park. We'll be right back. That glass blowing was so much fun, and I'm so excited for you all to see the big reveal. Okay, drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da-da. Woo! Look at that. I love it. It is so heavy and hefty and so beautiful. The marble and the swirls. Look at that. I can't believe I made this. I am so proud. I'm going to put this on my desk. All right, so everyone should experience the Glass Park. I highly recommend it. And next up, after a short break, is Women's Wealth Wednesday.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
If your furry friend is part of the family, then this next lineup is made just for you. Let's kick it off with a product that brings both convenience and care. This is the automatic pet feeder with Wi-Fi Smart Scale. This isn't just a feeder, it's smart. With app control, you can schedule up to 10 meals per day, track your pet's food intake in real time, and serve it all in a sanitary stainless steel bowl. It's perfect for both cats and dogs, and it works on a dual power supply for peace of mind during outages. Whether you're at work or away, your pet never misses a meal. And of course, when there's food, there should always be water. Keep your pets hydrated with the 7-liter stainless steel pet water fountain. This isn't your average water bowl. It's a multi-filtration system with a deeper drinking area designed for larger dogs and homes with multiple pets. The ultra-quiet pump means it runs silently in the background with no splashing and no mess. The stainless steel design is easy to clean and built to last. Now, while we're giving our pets the best on the outside, how about getting to know them on the inside? Meet the Base Paws DNA testing kit for dogs and cats. This incredible test reveals over 330 breeds, more than 280 health risks, and 30 unique traits. Whether you have a mystery mix or just want insights into your pet's genetic health, this test provides a full ancestry and health breakdown. It's personalized information that helps you give your pet the best life possible. Once you know your pet's background, it's time to give their coat the care it deserves with the One-Is-All Grooming Vacuum Kit. This grooming tool combines a clipper, nail grinder, and vacuum in one. No more fur flying. The 1.5-liter dust cap catches it all. With 7 grooming attachments, it's ideal for de-shedding, trimming, and home grooming without the stress or mess. The low noise motor also helps keep your pet calm and comfortable. And after all that pampering, if a little accident happens, it's no problem. That's where the Bissell Little Green Pet Deluxe Cleaner comes in. It's compact, powerful, and portable, and this cleaner lifts pet stains from carpets, upholstery, and even car interiors. Whether it's muddy paw prints or unexpected spills, this cleaner gets the job done fast. It's Bissell, so you know it's designed with pets in mind. From meals to hydration, DNA to grooming and cleanup, these 5 pet essentials help you care for your pets while making your life a whole lot easier. Treat your pet and yourself today by heading to bestreviews.com. But for now, I'll send things back to you.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.